believe passionately in entrepreneurial fire, in giving everyone, everywhere, the chance to do their best and feel even better. We believe in you. We're here to empower every beautiful dimension of you. And at Mary Kay, we know we've all got a few things in common. We're all worthy of a community that understands us. We all deserve flexibility, and we should get to run our day instead of it running us. So maybe that's what brought you here to get to know us. Mary Kay has been a groundbreaking, trailblazing company for more than 60 years, and we follow in the footsteps of the original beauty influencer. Like many women in the 60s, Mary Kay Ash was not treated fairly in the workplace, so she made a change and founded a company that gives everyone the opportunity they deserve. Today, Mary Kay continues to be family-owned and continues empowering others in more than 35 countries. We are a company driven by the idea that you can do what you love, be who you want, and earn extra income on your terms. Our idea is powerful in its simplicity. First, Mary Kay creates hundreds of products that people crave. And yes, we win industry awards. Conduct 500,000 tests a year for safety, quality, and performance. Hold more than 1,600 global patents. And products are made in our own global manufacturing and research facility. Because what gets us really excited is how much people love our products. Because your confidence is our obsession. Next, we keep the business model beautifully simple too. Independent beauty consultants are 100% independent business owners. They buy directly from Mary Kay, then sell directly to customers to earn money. That's it. No wholesalers, no middlemen, no one holding them back, period. They enjoy the flexibility to work a Mary Kay business a lot or a little at parties, online, and on social, all while learning life skills from others and getting digital tools to help along the way. And if they're ready to lead a team of their own, they can drive the business as far as they want. Beauty consultants have one of the highest profit potentials on product sales in the world. Plus, at Mary Kay, they are always celebrated. Small wins are recognized, and big accomplishments are richly rewarded by a community of entrepreneurs and corporate employees around the world. Working together, we've also built a long history of giving. Mary Kay and its 4 company-sponsored foundations has given more than $200 million in monetary and product donations since we began tracking our philanthropic efforts. We support life-saving research and survivor empowerment with more than $24 million awarded to cancer research innovation from the Mary Kay Ash Foundation. And we strive to protect the environment by planting more than 1 million trees, powering our global headquarters and manufacturing with 100% renewable energy, and achieving zero landfill site status in our global manufacturing facility. We are a brand with a purpose, and we hope you see the amazing potential we see for a bright future together. This is where you can come to thrive. This is where you can unleash your confidence. This is Mary Kay, empowering women entrepreneurs since 1963. Then, now, always.
Oh my gosh, every time I watch that video, I get excited because it does such a good job drawing you a little bit into our pink bubble. Consultants, thank you for being here. Guest, thank you for joining us. This is going to be a fast and fun 45 minutes or less. I have some of my friends who are some of the top directors in all of Mary Kay that are going to be sharing their favorite products, telling a little bit about their Mary Kay journeys. And that's something we're serious about. Mary Kay Ash personally trained me actually 38 years ago next month. I signed my agreement, became a Mary Kay beauty consultant, and decided to start this journey. And what I loved about my first Mary Kay meeting, that of course 38 years ago was not on YouTube Live, because there wasn't YouTube Live, but hopefully you'll get the same feel. I loved that the women seemed to like each other. And after 38 years, I can tell you that they did. I loved that there wasn't a cookie cutter success story in Mary Kay. I think you're going to see that tonight. I loved that you could come into this with no entrepreneurial training, no business training, no cosmetic training, and go to the top if you chose to. And now, even 38 years later, we have room at the top for you. Mary Kay is looking for women who are leaders to take this company to the next 60 years. So guess what you have in store for you? Your consultant has some closing sheets that she got, and some of the products are going to be featured. At the end, you're going to have an opportunity. Do you want to be a customer? Do you want to be a talent scout? Do you want to join us on this journey? Do you want to host a party for her? Just sit back, enjoy, and soak it up. The Pink Bubble should be a place that you get filled up, and this is a worthwhile investment of your 45 minutes. Women Determined to Thrive, thank you for showing up. We hosted an event in Metro Detroit about 4 weeks ago. And you guys, this is exciting. So women who care about causes. We raised $10,500 for a widow's fund at the church that hosted our event. And so the women that are invited on here were the ones that contributed $50 or more. Those are the consultants and directors that got a special invite to this event. So thank you, thank you, thank you. And guess when you hear that, maybe you go, well, I have a cause that could use some money. Maybe Mary Kay's the connection for that through your consultant or through you. I love that we get to party with a purpose. Okay, I get to bring up my friends. First is Carla.
Hey, everybody. I'm so excited to go first. Thank you, Dawn. So my job tonight is to kick everything off. And you know what? You are so smart for showing up to this YouTube live event. So the first thing I want to share with you is our wonderful skincare. This is just a must-have. And I got to do a plug for our Miracle set and our Repair set. So both of these sets are the cornerstone, the alpha and the omega of our company. This is it. So if you know anything at all, you know that Mary Kay is the #1 global brand. And this set right here is a great start to help out with those initial signs of aging. It's quick, it's easy, and it's amazingly effective. This one I affectionately call Spanx for the face. And if you've been around a minute, if you got a little bit of experience, if you're the woman that's lived some life and you've been around the block, this set is for you because it lifts and firms everything in its place as we grow older gracefully. And so this is the Spanx for your face set. And this is my favorite set. This is my favorite set. So what I want to start out with is I want to tell you a little bit about how I got started in Mary Kay. So before I started 33 years ago, what happened is I was in college. So I was a college student or just graduated. I had my degree in biology and I was set as a student athlete to just coach girls varsity and work in a high school teaching AP biology. So that was what I was setting off to do. But you know what? The Lord had other plans. Mary Kay came into my life and I grabbed a hold of it as a way to make extra income while I was coaching varsity girls because you don't make much as a coach. It quickly evolved and changed as my goals and my life changed, and eventually became something I wanted to do, to be home with my very first baby. There's nothing like having that first baby, and there's even nothing like having to take that baby to daycare for the first time and have to go back to work. And I just didn't want to do that. So I built my business to a point where I could replace my teacher's salary, and I've never looked back. So today, here I am, 33 years later, 3 grown daughters. 2 of the 3 are Mary Kay sales directors, following in my footsteps. I'm so proud of that. And also, I chose along the way to learn my father's business and become a financial advisor. So I'm also a securities professional and had to go through a lot of schooling and licensing for that. And I've been doing that for 18 years. You just can't put a price tag on your father's wisdom. And when he asked me to take over his business and be there when he retired to carry on the legacy that he built, I just could not refuse that. So my husband and I run the business now. And so why would someone that has a successful business that really doesn't need a Mary Kay career, because we always look for women that maybe need it, why would they do it? And so I'm here to tell you that, ladies, you have to understand, you have to take responsibility for your life. You just don't know what's around the corner. You don't know what is going to come. into your life. There's three types of people I've heard. A very wise woman in Mary Kay taught that are either going through a crisis, coming out of a crisis, or about to go into a crisis. That's just life. And so you just don't know what's going on. It's always, always smart to have a plan B. So even though I have a very successful career, and do I need the income that I make in Mary Kay, which is very good? No, I could do just fine without it. But I choose to do Mary Kay because, number one, I'm a woman on a mission to give other women the same thing I have, the same choices. But number two, because you never know what's around the corner. The market could crash, assets under management could go way down, and that would directly affect my income. No job is secure out there. I mean, if you know what I'm talking about, people can be laid off by an email. They can show up to work and told that, sorry, we're closing our doors. You just don't know. There is not one profession out there that is secure unless you write your own paycheck and make your own way and are your own business owner. So for me, and even though I have that in my investment business, it still is at risk. So for me, this has been a wonderful two things that I can balance and have in my life. And what's really been wonderful is the the personal growth that I've gotten as a woman from being in Mary Kay. As a Mary Kay professional, investments is a man's world. Insurance, securities, finances, that's more of a man's world. I'm one of less than 20 advisors out of 400 at my broker dealer that are women. And, the golf outings and the things like that, you know what I'm talking about. It's just a man's world. So I get my girl time. I get my personal growth as a woman from my Mary Kay business. That's another reason why I love it. So if it doesn't challenge you, it just doesn't change you. And so that's why it's important to have more than one thing going on. More women can walk and chew gum at the same time. They really can. It's important to stay positive every day. You never arrive. Mary Kay has taught me that. So that's why I choose to do two careers. Hey, Sonia, it's your turn. Girlfriend, take it away.
Thank you. Thank you. Well, I have my roll bag, which is the way that I live my life. I love organization.
Oh.
So I am going to open up here and I'm going to share my favorite product with you is the charcoal mask. It's going to hydrate your skin. It's going to remove excess oil. It's going to pull out the impurities. It's going to make your skin glow. It's going to make your pores smaller. You're going to get a deeper clean than just washing with your facial cleanser. It's for acne prone skin in the teens all the way to the mature skin. So this is a must-have product. It's only $25 and it really is something that is going to complement your skincare regimen. This is like whitening your teeth. We all want really white teeth. So this is going to be a great purchase. It's only $25. So my name is Sonia Pacey, and I am a Pink Cadillac sales director, and I'm so super excited to share with you a little bit about me. So I've been building my business for, goodness, almost 20 years. I know I don't look that old, but I started this business when I was newly married and, had just graduated from college, and I was approached, to sell the product. And I'm like, well, I think I'm going to give that, teaching thing a whirl for a while. So by the time I was in the classroom for about 5 years, I was already getting burnt out. And I decided that I was going to, give Mary Kay a shot. And I started my business before I welcomed my first child, got my master's degree in administration and leadership. And, I taught for 16 years cumulatively through my career. But after having my first child, I became a sales director. I was a director for, almost a decade and had 2 more children pretty quickly after that. And then I found out that my husband was unfaithful. So that took me back to the drawing board. And at that point, I decided, that I, was going to go back into the classroom because that was the security. So I left a decade of being a sales director in Mary Kay to go back into the classroom because that's where those golden handcuffs were. And that's where my, longevity was. Well, little did I know that God was going to pull me right back into Mary Kay, where I came back about 2 years ago. And I am a single mom. I've got 3 amazing human beings that are living their best lives. I love that I'm able to, be financially free and put into perspective God first, family second, and career third, which is super important to me. People think that when the kids are small, that's when you're supposed to be home with them. Well, I have a 15, 16, and 19-year-old, and my eyes need to be on what they're doing. So I love that I came from a baseball game, flew home, got on a Zoom, did my job, and now I get to present to you. So I absolutely love my business. I love that I'm able to, bring in an executive income, but I love that this whole place that I take care of for my family is because of Mary Kay. And it was a seed that was planted in me a very long time ago. And I went down different roads. But what's beautiful about Mary Kay is you are only going to get out of it what you want to put into it. But I can promise you, I love that I get to choose the women that I work with. I love that I'm coached by, champion beast. I love that, we're in a business where once you get a starter kit, you can say that you're, unwilling to make money, but you can't say that you can't make money. So, as a woman who is a divorcee and women who are widowed, I love that this opportunity, you can make serious money. And I love that you're able to do that around the flexibility of your life and what fits into it. But I love that I get to run my own schedule. I don't have to get up early in the morning, drive to work, give the best of my day to someone else's kids, and then turn around and give the leftovers to my own. So I love that I made that 2.0 decision. So if you've ever been in Mary Kay or know someone who's been in Mary Kay and maybe it didn't work for them at one point, it doesn't mean that you can't dust off that dream again and come back in. So, I love the choices that I've made. I love that, I'm able to, reach all of you through virtual, after a national pandemic. I mean, this is something where so many brick and mortar stores closed. We were able to pivot because we have 2 manufacturing plants in the United States, and we were able to now do a hybrid. So I, do a lot of things in person, but I still do a lot of things virtually. So this is really the dessert. A lot of people think that sales are not for everyone, but until you try something, like I didn't know what it was like to become an educator until I went through all that schooling. And then I went through my student teaching, and then I started teaching. It's just like anything else. Once you put yourself out there to try something new, this product honestly, sells itself. We're just the vehicle to, empower other women to take the same role as us. So thank you so much. And I get to introduce my girlfriend, Beth Lang. So take it away, Beth.
Woohoo! Thank you, Sonia. Well, the product that I'm going to share with you, I always put in my travel roll-up bag when I am going somewhere. And I always have it so close to me in my bathroom. And that is our hydrogel eye patches. These pink, sparkly gems of a product are like little glorious window clings you put right under your eyes. They hydrate, they depuff, they brighten, and the more you use them, the better and better your eyes get. Some people like them in the morning. Some people like them in the evening. I personally need morning because I wake up and my eyes are puffy. I keep mine in the refrigerator so they're nice and cool. So this is my morning routine. Walk to the kitchen, start the coffee, pull out the eye patches, put them on my eye. You get 30 pairs for $40 in this pack. You need one for you. You need one for all of your friends. Such a great gift. Love this product. Well, I am excited to share a little bit about me. My name is Beth Lang. I have been with Mary Kay for 20 years, and Mary Kay found me after I had been a stay-at-home mom for about a year. I had worked outside of the home and I loved my job. I was a church administrator. I was a director of Christian education, heavily involved in women's ministry, and I loved my job. But I had these 3 little people that I wanted to be home with. And so my husband and I made the decision to take one whole income away and make it work with our family of 5. And on paper, it looked really good. Off paper, it was really stressful. Every month, I had this much month and this much money. I always felt like we were trying to rob from Peter to pay Paul. So when Mary Kay found me, I just wanted an extra $50 a month. I just wanted some money I could hide in my purse and get a coffee and not have it be a huge moral decision. So 20 years ago, I said yes with the financial goal to make $50 a month. That was it. That was as big as I could dream. I knew that people earned cars in Mary Kay. I knew that there was exciting things that could happen, but I did not believe that for myself. And I'm so grateful that I was able to say yes with a tiny dream and a lot of love for my consultant that just patiently shared Mary Kay with me. So that was 20 years ago. My children were 6, 4, and 2. And now my family are 26, 24, and 21, and my kids were raised on Mary Kay. Next month, I will celebrate paying my very last college tuition payment. All 3 of my children will have graduated college debt free thanks to Mary Kay. What a gift. What a gift. How exciting that 20 years ago, my big dream was $50 a month. And next month, I will have paid thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars to 3 different universities so my children could graduate debt free. I love that 20 years ago, that little teeny dream was all that I needed. A little teeny belief was all I needed to enter into this world that has not only provided financially, but the flexibility that you need when you are parenting children and you are living life that involves both highs and lows, health challenges, weddings, job loss of my husband, moves across the country. All of that, Mary Kay remained the same. The culture that I have spent the last 20 years in not only has been financially fruitful, but it has put myself and my family in an environment of problem solvers. And when I look at my children and the gifts that they have now as young adults, and I look at the challenges they're facing, and I watch them as problem solvers, I know they caught that from the Mary Kay culture. When we went through the pandemic and even the last couple of months, we have in my sphere of sales directors and consultants, as we look at new ways to share our product, the Mary Kay world is all about collaboration, all about support, all about encouraging one another. It's not a competitive environment. And so when I look at that culture and I look at my children, I'm so grateful that they were raised in an environment of problem solvers. Because as I get older, I want the generation behind me to be a problem solving generation, not a problem overwhelmed generation that can't figure out how to keep going. So I am so thankful that my little dream 20 years ago was enough. It was enough. And 20 years later, I get to see the fruit, not only financially, but also in my children as they move into the world as problem solvers. Such an amazing place to live and grow and be. Terry Lewis, take it away.
Yes. Hello. 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 Well, my product I'm showing is our blissful body set. Oh, let me tell you about this set. Okay, first, it comes with a wash. So this wash instantly lathers up your body, instantly lathers, and has shea. Can you get excited about shea butter all over your body? Well, this is what this wash will do. Shea butter with a wonderful lather. Then it has its own body scrub. It instantly polishes your skin to protect and leave it feeling so invigorated. So, you know what? That's polishing the whole skin from the neck down to the feet. Yes. And then can you get excited about more whipped shea cream in this shea body cream? If you want just a little bit more luxury, like a plush, like a soft blanket, additional indulgence, well, this is the cream to do it. Hydrates, moisturizes for over 24 hours. So this is what I call our blissful body care set. And the 3 are $70, $70. So now let me talk a little bit about me. Well, I joined Mary Kay. May gonna be 30 years. I actually joined on Mary Kay birthday. Had no idea it was her birthday. So I'm super excited to know that I started my business on Mary Kay birthday. I went to a career breakfast. So you say follow the food. That's what I did. And so I went to a career breakfast and I saw women that was celebrating, collaborating, high five. They was singing and they was having fun and they was recognizing each other. I didn't have that in my life 30 years ago. I was working in corporate America, working over 65 plus hours a week. I had a staff of 50, y'all. And I'm like, wow. And it was so much to do. I had young adult sons and I had a teenage daughter at home. So she was in a lot of different things in her life, like softball, dance. We both worked in our church. So we had a full life. And I signed up right then and there on the spot at that career breakfast because I saw women that I didn't know can celebrate the way they did. And I am so grateful that I didn't know what I was doing, but I was just happy to be around those ladies. Here I am now, 30 years later. And y'all know what? I was 41 when I started Mary Kay. So I am in my early 70s, y'all, and I am living my best life now because of Mary Kay. So into Mary Kay, I was downsized 2 years after getting started. The company gave me 6 weeks of pay. My husband kept getting laid off, y'all, kept getting laid off and on, off and on. But I am so thankful to God, to the Mary Kay opportunity that kept my family together. And another big thing that happened to me before I got downsized, my mom called me, y'all. She gonna be 95 in August. And she called me because she needed another car. And I knew I couldn't afford to buy her a car. So I called my leader. I said, tell me what to do. I'm ready to do anything you tell me to do. 2.5 years after that famous call, I call it, changed my life. I earned my very first career Mary Kay car, and then I promoted myself to a director. My husband drove that car, had just paid for it, to Montgomery, Alabama, and that opened up a whole new territory for me just because of that one thing. Guess I have been contributing to my mom's household for over 20 plus years. Another big thing just happened to me. I have one granddaughter. I call her my favorite. Her name is Anaya. I love to talk about my favorite. So she just graduated from Central Michigan University with zero debt. I wanted to change that. I wanted to change my legacy through her with coming out of school, living her best life with zero debt from college. And I am so excited at this great age, loving what I do, not stopping at all. I don't see no reason to stop. No retirement is in sight at all. And I am enjoying passing it on, teaching other women to do what I do. Another thing I love about Mary Kay, it doesn't matter about your background. It doesn't matter about a credit check. It doesn't matter about where you come from. Just understand that you are running a business. And I came in excited to own my own business. And when I heard that, I'm like, yes, that's what I've been praying to God for, a business. I never knew it would be selling lipsticks and cleansers. But am I thankful for 30 years of being in this company and being able to bring other women up with me, teaching them business principles, teaching them how to pay themselves, teaching them how to put our priorities in order. I love operating at this higher level, even at this wonderful age. Take it away, Alden. And I have my roller bag. I do have my roller bag. I do have my roller bag. Thank you, Alden. Take it away.
Awesome job, Terry. So I've loved everything that these women have shared, you guys. So I'm just going to share a few more things with you. So yes, we do have this beautiful roll-up bag, which as you guys can see, it is wonderful. And I want to give you a little more details because you can get this roll-up bag for free if you decide to start a Mary Kay business tonight. This can be your signing gift, not all the products in it, the empty roll-up bag, and you can fill it up. So that is one of the gifts that you can get tonight, as well as if you would like, as Dawn said at the beginning, you guys, you might be on here because you were bribed. Like, I know some people were bribed. We're not above bribery in Mary Kay. So you might have been bribed. You might be helping your consultant with her training. You might be helping a new consultant launch her business. So I just want to say thank you again for being willing to hop on here. And you guys might fall in love with some products that you want. Your consultant can help with that. You might decide that a roll-up bag is a nice perk for deciding to start a Mary Kay business. But also another thing is that you could choose to host a beauty experience with your consultant in April, and she will give you lots of fun hostess gifts, but also you can pick out a lip gloss of your choice. So I'm going to share with you guys, this is my favorite lip gloss. It is our I call it new. I just keep calling things new. It's not that new, but it might be new to you. This is our unlimited lip gloss. This is Pink Ballerina in color. We have 14 different shades that you can pick from. So I always encourage, as seasons change, that you change up your lipsticks or lip glosses. I love our lip glosses because they're kind of like, I think of like an anti-lip gloss. So think of all the things that you dislike about lip glosses. Usually people say they're so sticky and tacky. Ours are so velvety smooth. They don't have that like tackiness that builds up in the corners of your lips. It actually hydrates. And this applicator is my favorite. It's perfectly shaped. It gives you the exact amount you need for an application on your lips. And like I said, 14 beautiful shades. And I have it paired tonight with mascara. So anybody that knows me knows this is my one product I will never leave the house without having on is mascara. We have 6 different mascaras in Mary Kay. Your consultant can help you pick which one's best for you. This is our Lash Love, my favorite. I think every woman needs this mascara. It helps lengthen and define your lashes. And also, just a little tip, you guys, you want to be replacing your mascara every 3 months, whether you run through your mascara that fast or not, but you want to replace your mascara every 3 months. So essentially you need 4 mascaras a year so that you're not getting any bacteria buildup or anything like that around your eye area. So that is our oh my goodness, you guys, that's our lip gloss and mascara bundle today, and you can get this for $34. And also remember that if you want to host, you can get a lip gloss from your consultant as a thank you gift. And my name's Otten-Sweeney. A little bit about me. I started my business when I was 19 years old, and my start to Mary Kay was a little different than most. I actually came home from the hospital in a pink Cadillac. My mom is Dawn Otten-Sweeney, who opened up our event tonight. So I got to see the big picture of Mary Kay. I got to see what it looked like to have a mom that was running a business at a very high level. But I used to think she was a stay-at-home mom because her office was in our house. And that was not common back, 30 years ago. But I value so much that I saw a mom work a business through all seasons of life and through different economies. Because you guys, when I was in high school, it was 2008, 2009. I live in Metro Detroit, and that's when things were not so hot, especially in the auto industry. And I saw friends' families completely fall apart from job loss. But I saw that because of the stability of my mom's Mary Kay business, that our family was fine. And I remember thinking, I don't know if this Mary Kay thing's ever going to be for me or if I would like it or anything like that. But I valued the control that she had to have a sustainable income and business no matter the storms in life. And so I decided when I was in college that I wanted a free car, which you guys heard about. Terry was talking about. I wanted a free car, and I knew that I could earn one with the Mary Kay business. So that's when I started my Mary Kay business for me. And it has opened doors that I didn't think were, things that I necessarily cared about when I was 19 years old. But I'm so thankful that I have had the ability to build my business and income when I've wanted or needed things. So when I got married and we were purchasing a new house, I was able to say, I can pay for this. I can pay cash monthly for a rent to own. Back then I was 24 and I was paying $2,500 a month for a rent to own on a house. And you guys, I could increase my income when I needed to because of my Mary Kay business. I had that ability, and I was able to, help significantly for a down payment for our dream house that we're living in now. And I know Carla kind of talked about, people losing jobs via email. My husband was one of them, you guys. Last March, we had just recently moved into our absolute dream house. We were in the middle of some renovations. I was 6 months pregnant, and my husband got an email as one of the top salespeople for a Detroit-based company that the whole company was gone in an instant, you guys. And because of my Mary Kay business, it was okay. We were fine. And in that moment, I was so thankful that I had been willing to be uncomfortable and learn new things, which is needed to build a business or do something different. I was willing to be coached. I was willing to invest in a business that was going to pay me over and over and over again. I was willing to help customers feel better about themselves, because at that time I was so grateful that I had this opportunity, and also that we get to pass this opportunity on so that other women don't find themselves in a situation that they can't get out of, or they can't say, like, I can make extra income. I can fill that gap when needed, especially when the cost of living is getting so high. I love that we get to offer these amazing products, which I hope you guys are loving learning about these products. But I hope you can hear our heart in this and know that, yes, we've got these great success stories with Mary Kay, but our mission is to help other women find their success stories within Mary Kay. And like Dawn said, there's so much room at the top, and it can be just for the community of this. You guys, I'm a different person, 10, 11 years into this business than I was when I started, thankfully, because I was 19 and clueless about what was going on. But because of the mentors that I've had, because of this Mary Kay business. And I think that's something that's so special with Mary Kay, that we get to do life with women of all different backgrounds, all different ages, different races. And we're all doing it to help ourselves and help our families. So that's just a little bit about me. And I'm excited because we're Brady Bunch styling it up right now for the close of our event.
Yes. And everyone else's lighting looks 5 million times better than mine. And after 4 years, I still can't figure this out. So if you're a little intimidated by, oh my gosh, I need to sit right at that place, right here, I can't move. If you're a little intimidated, like, I couldn't do this. Oh yeah, you can. Like, we are figuring this out all together. Mary Kay, now we have this beautiful hybrid of in-person or virtual, and you can do either one as much or as little as you want, because a couple things that we haven't mentioned: no territories. You can share this product and this opportunity anywhere in the United States. And if you choose to, as a director and national, you can work in some of our 40 different countries too. That is an opportunity. You have a money back guarantee. If you try something tonight with your consultant and don't love it, 100% money back guarantee, and it doesn't hurt her business. Mary Kay replaces that to us, so she can make sure that you're happy. You don't have all those buying mistakes in your drawers. Also, too, the startup cost. This is your own business. It's very franchise-like, though. You aren't going to have to figure out how to market yourself. How do I do this? I don't know how to teach skincare. I don't know, everything about this. These women have been in, actually, between all of us, 150 years. So we're looking pretty good for 150 years collectively. But what is very cool about Mary Kay is that Mary Kay Inc. pays us to teach you how to build your business. And that's very unique. Most companies, the people at the top, they don't want you to know all their secrets, because that is their competition. It jeopardizes their job security. In Mary Kay Ash trained me, and she would tell us that your paycheck in Mary Kay is in direct proportion to how many women's lives you help them reach their dreams. And so we do believe that each one of you, other women's dreams are attached to that. If you're listening on as a guest, other women's dreams are attached to your dreams. So if there's anything about that just stirs in you, you guys, it's $35 for a consultant number. You can add on a $45 sample pack or a $90 starter kit. My fan favorite, hands down, is the 35 plus the $90, because then you have everything you need to do your business in person or virtually. And everyone's getting half off, 50% off, no quotas either. You can sell as much or as little as you want. Mary Kay Inc. asks that you place 1 225 order a year. You can just order that for yourself. So you don't have to be worried about the pressure, but what it also means is the sky's the limit. And so I love when Beth was talking about a teeny dream. Like I had a big dream when I heard all this information. I wanted everything. And I told Debbie Moore, who was she was a fairly new director actually. And I said, if I do this, I want your job. And you guys, I came out of the University of Michigan Business School. And the job I was recruited for, if I would have told my boss that I was taking the job because I wanted her job, I can guarantee you I wouldn't have gotten the job. And Debbie Moore said, come on, let's go. I just had a call today from Debbie Moore. She said, we got to catch up. You guys, this is 38 years into this. She's 10 years older than me and still is coaching and mentoring me in life. This is, like Alden talked about, this community, these women on the screen, I have the blessing of being able to coach and mentor them, but they're my friends. And I would hang out with these women if they weren't in Mary Kay. And it scares me to think if I wouldn't have figured out how to write a post-dated check because I didn't have the $90 in my account, even with the bougie degree and job title. I am so grateful I didn't listen to family and friends going, you're doing what? And followed my heart with a big dream, but a willingness to be coached and saying, teach me how to do it. I will learn. So you guys, I hope you have pink dreams. I hope consultants are going, okay, I need to be doing more. Like this is getting me excited. And, I pray that we all in Mary Kay get excited, whether you're a guest or a consultant, to pass this on, because Mary Kay doesn't have a hiring department. We don't have a human resource department. Mary Kay Ash designed this so that we pass it on. So we get to pick who we work with. We get to pick who represents this brand. And if you've been invited to listen to this, your consultant sees something in you. I hope that you make a decision based on faith versus fear and fact versus fiction. Okay, my friends, parting words as we wrap this up and take it home. Why don't we just go in the same order we started with? Let's go right back around the circle.
That would be me. So if you're sitting on the fence, just know that when you sit on the fence, it hurts. So you might as well just make a decision, and intelligent women, given all the facts, can make a fairly quick decision. Mm-hmm. So what have you got to lose? That's my parting words.
What do you have to gain? I mean, you can go to Target for toothpaste and come out with 3 bags. You forgot the toothpaste and it was over $300. I promise you what will come in that starter kit could incredibly change your life.
What I always share with people that are thinking about this is that little scared feeling that you have, it's not going away. Don't wait for it to go away before you click the button. Just do it. The courage and the confidence and the dreams that will instantly launch the second you push that button and sign that agreement, you will be blown away. But don't sit and wait to feel comfortable. Don't wait to feel comfortable. You're already comfortable. So don't wait for it. Push the button. Push the button.
I know there's a giant inside all of us. God has placed a giant in all of us. And I tell you, that giant is ready to come out. And that's what this business will grow you in ways you didn't even know was inside of you. That personal growth, take it to your family, take it to the community, take it to the world. Just rise up and take your rightful place in this world.
I would love just to ask you guys, if you could finance any dream in the next 12 months, what would it be? And a dream is not paying off debt or doing something boring like that. Good, but boring. Like, think of something, that could really get you excited. And I'd love for you to share that with your consultant, because she can customize how to break that down so that you can dust off those little girl dreams and really have an avenue to make them a reality for you and your family.
All right, guys. So what you want to share with your consultant who invited you on. And I know there may be people that are watching the replay, which is the same link. You can send it out to people. I want you to let your consultant know, what did you enjoy most? If you ever did start a Mary Kay business, ever, what would the reason be? And what would hold you back from trying it now for that reason? And if this is not something that in any way, like there's not that little feeling in your stomach, like, oh, I think I'm supposed to be doing this in Drats. I just came on to help so-and-so and get a free fill in the blank. If that's not you, then will you host a party for her in April? Because she's got some big goals. There's some women on here that they have real big goals. And you're going to get your lip gloss in addition to your hostess credit. People who get their consultant number within 24 hours of listening, get their roll-up bag from their consultant. But you guys, there's women that you're supporting that, like you heard from these women, they're putting kids through college. They're paying for mortgages. They're paying for hospital bills. They're giving choices. And something that, I can confidently say, once you have a Mary Kay consultant number, you can no longer say you can't afford something. You can just say you're unwilling to work for it. So if you have a good work ethic and you are coachable and you're willing to work for it, we can teach you how to get whatever you need and or want that's legal and moral. Let's just put that out there too. You guys, thank you for joining us. Have a great night. And I hope you have pink dreams and don't get a wink of sleep. Bye.
Everyone.
Bye.